This video is going to be something very different from what I normally share with you guys. Today we're going to talk about money. If you're new to this channel, which most of you are, because the channel is just growing and growing and growing. Either way, my name is Kalle Flodin and I live in this simple log cabin in the north of Sweden with my girlfriend Christina and our two dogs Tuss and Nala. This summer of 2020 I promised myself and you guys that I will upload a video once a week, and back then I only did videos that was about like 5 minutes long, and I just realized I really loved the long format and you guys did as well. So I made longer videos and now they're about like 20 to 30 minutes long, and that's not possible to do in a week. And a lot of you guys has been reaching out the last couple of weeks like, when is the next video coming? And yeah, it's been a month since I uploaded a new video, and there's a very good reason for it. Some of my income is YouTube nowadays, and some of my income is Patreon as well. But my majority is still from client work. And that's the reality. I have to take a break from YouTube to do client work to pay for everything. That's the reality. It's super boring to hear maybe, and I know you like the idea of me just running around like a fairy in the forest and just living life here. But I need to make money as well. The reality is that I actually have been making 5 new videos these last 4 weeks. 2 videos for my patrons and 3 videos for clients. You may or may not know, but I work as a film photographer, and that's how I make a living from this cabin. And right now I'm putting all of my money into renovating the roof, renovating the door, and a lot of other things as well. And thanks to my amazing community at Patreon who supports me there, I can actually make YouTube my half-time job right now. And that's such a privilege. I couldn't, when I started my Patreon, I had no idea that would even be a possibility. I hoped for it, of course. But I'm just so thankful. So all of my patrons that are here, just want to say thank you to you guys. You guys make these videos possible. So thank you so much. But that's one half of my income. And the other half I do client work. And this is where this video and this story begins. We packed all of our film gear, jumped into the car and started driving south. We left Tuss and Nala at Christina's parents' house, and then we drove to the city of Gothenburg. Our mission was to capture what the benefits are of actually visiting these places on the west coast of Sweden. We walked, we hiked, we filmed, we took drone shots, and honestly just enjoying working together. I find it quite funny that I've gotten quite a few comments now regarding money, and they're all saying the same thing. It's like, yeah, but you need money to live like you, Kalle. Yeah, of course you do. Like, I had to pay for this cabin, I have to pay for camera gear, food, pay for insurance for the dogs, and of course this costs money. And yeah, it's way less compared to what I paid for when I was living in Stockholm, which is the main capital of Sweden. My expenses nowadays here in the cabin is maybe a third of what it was compared to Stockholm when I was living there. And the thing is, when my expenses was that high in Stockholm, my salary had to be way higher as well. But now when I'm living in this simple lifestyle here in the cabin, my income doesn't need to be that high. And that's a thing most people misjudge, I would say. Maybe they're like, yeah, I can't make the move you're making, Kalle. I can't live in the forest because I can't pay for everything. Yeah, you need an income, of course you do, but your income doesn't need to be that high, because the expenses here is very low, at least here in the north of Sweden. These surroundings was so beautiful, but the reality was also that we worked from 6 in the morning until 11 in the evening. During the days we filmed, and at night I edited, and yeah, I edited everywhere.
Look who is sneaking out in the morning, always on job. Capturing this really beautiful morning fog on the lake is amazing.
I believe that the things that truly matter in life, like hanging out with your friends and family, sitting in front of the fireplace and reading a book, going outside in the forest with Tusnala and Christina, those things are for free. But to finance that kind of lifestyle and dream, I need an income. And that is what we're going to talk about here, because I can't finance this lifestyle with blueberries. I would love to, but that's not the possibility. My belief is that what you focus on expands. So if I'm having a money problem and I'm just focusing on that, the money problem is going to grow. Or if I'm focusing on how I can make my life better, how can I gain a higher income so I can live this lifestyle, if I focus on that, that will grow as well. And just let me give you an example from my own experience. In January of 2017, I had just got dumped. I had minus $300 on my bank account. I was complete broke. I had no job. I had no plan for the future. I had nothing. But I really shifted my mindset, so to speak. Talked with a lot of friends, got a lot of help, both from friends and family and therapy. But what really helped when I flipped the mindset. So I started focusing on the good things instead. And I think it was 2 weeks after that or something, I got a new job. Not a good one. I actually hated it from the beginning, but that's a whole nother story. But I had a job and I had an income, and just 4 months after that I found and bought this place. And the reason I'm telling you all this is because I want to plant the idea in you that this is actually possible. And it's not only me. I have one of my best friends, Nicole, for instance. She moved from Stockholm a few years ago to the north of Sweden as well. And I think she had 2 or 3 huskies to begin with, and now she has 12, and offering sled dog expeditions or dog sled expeditions. I never know which order to say those words, but I think you know what I mean. And she has a running company on that right now. Or my friend Stefan. He has been working as a personal trainer for years, living in an apartment in Stockholm. Now he and his girlfriend has moved out to the countryside, and he has actually started his own business and building like a online training platform. And that's so inspiring. He started from scratch and has built this idea up just by himself, just because he shifted his mindset. And that is so powerful. So what you focus on truly do expand, and make sure that you surround yourself with friends and family or colleagues that actually support your dream. But because it's so many jealous people out there that just want to drag you down, so make sure that you have positive people around you that actually do support you and what you believe in. But now let us jump back to our adventure in Gothenburg. On our third day of filming, we arrived to this beautiful old mill, where the owners has restored it to a bed and breakfast. This used to be an old smithy, actually. They rebuilt it in 2009, so they reused all the old lumber, so it just feels like an old house, but it's really fresh and modern. As you can see, this cabin is completely our style, but we are mostly outdoor people. So after we unpacked our bags, we just headed out to the forest.
Time's been bad. You put smiles on everyone. I think of you and of all I should have done. It don't mean a thing what shape or form that you're in, the place you're from,
Christina is way ahead of me on the trail right now, so I'll take this opportunity to talk to you guys. Being on a trip like this, it's such a bonding experience as a couple, because I think at least if you should invest in something in your own life, it shouldn't be like buying stuff for your house or apartment. It should be buying time together, even if it's just a hike in a forest or a trip like this when we're staying over somewhere. Invest in yourself, I would say. We just had 3 hikers passing us on the trail, and it's just a bit embarrassing having a camera put up like this and then sitting as a couple hanging out in front of a camera.
We just like to do home videos.
Yeah. It's really embarrassing, but yeah.
When you're on these walks, even though you're around the city, but when you're in these walks in this beautiful nature, it also makes you think about the stuff you didn't have time to think about.
Yeah.
We have some really good conversations, I would say.
Yeah, totally.
And have some meetings with each other that we didn't have time to do back home. I think it's good for your mind to get a bit away and come into new areas that can make new thoughts, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because even if we love where we live, in our cabin in the woods, but at the same time it's so important to break that pattern.
Yeah.
I think, just to do something new.
Yeah.
And all you had burns to the sky. It's all too late, and you wonder why.
Evening came faster than we expected, so we decided to jump straight into the sauna. I hate to break the illusion for you guys, but you know I love to be honest. Of course we enjoyed the sauna and the hot tub, that was amazing. But we also had to get in and out of the hot tub, in and out of the sauna to hit record, stop record. I'm not faking anything at all. I'm just trying to be honest so you can understand this is not just a luxury trip. It's actually us at work. We're filming ourselves enjoying this, and we totally were enjoying it. I feel that a lot of things online these days are so fake and there's so many filters out there. And that is why I try to be honest with you guys so you can see the reality. These are our highlights from this journey. We were also a bit grumpy from time to time and even had arguments, but that is a part of life. But after hours in the hot tub and sauna, we headed over to the old mill, greeted by the owners that has been running this place for over 4 generations.
I'm gonna stay right here. Stay till it disappears. One way, gonna lay down, be still. Won't waste another tear. Wait till it disappears.
We really didn't want to leave this place, but we had to call it a night to get ready for our adventure the next day. After the 4th day of filming, we packed the car and started driving to Denmark to pick up Tuss and Nala. And you can easily say that they were quite happy to see us. A lot of you have been asking me how I make a living here in the cabin, and I hope this video made it a bit more clear. If you want to see some of my client videos, you can head over to Patreon, where I actually a few days ago shared 2 of my client videos. So I show them and sit down for like 25 minutes and talk about how I film, how I edit, and how I interact with clients, and how that balances into everyday life here in the cabin. So if you're curious about that, you can just hit the link down below here and that will take you to Patreon. And that will actually support me to make even more videos here on YouTube. Thank you so much for taking the time and sit down and watch my video. It means the world to me that you're here, watching, liking, interacting, and just being here. This community that we have created here together is just an amazing feeling. I know I shouldn't check my phone that often, but since like September, when my channel really blew up and just comments just floods in, it's really hard to stay away because you people are so nice and you're so curious about this lifestyle, and I just want to talk to every single one of you. But I can't, but I'm really trying. So just thank you so much for being here, and I will see you very soon. I can promise you that the next video is not going to take 1 month. By the way, did you know that Christina has started her very own YouTube channel? A few days ago she actually uploaded her first video, and she went from like 0 to 2,000 subscribers in a day. So yeah, head over there, the link is in the description, and you can watch her first video. This video is going to be something very different. Nala, you have to be quiet. I'm recording. Please. Oh, this is take 2,000, I think. very different from what I normally share with you guys. Today we're not... så nära! Åh, nära det var! If you're curious... If you're curious. Okay, let's skip that word. By the way, did you know... I don't know. Hey, I'm recording. I am recording. Hey, hör du? Hey. I have to get this done. I really want to film this. Can I please try it without you mumbling in the background? Snälla. Jättesnälla.